And we'll begin lying down in the back. So have your blanket, your towel to support your neck. And that's Riley. Okay, you lie down, girl. You lie down, lie down. So with the head placed on the blanket or the towel, make sure you're guiding the chin into the chest to find that nice length in the back of your neck. And flex your knees, so if you have any tightness on your lower back, you can release that tightness there with the knees bent. Feet wide as your hips, arms down by your side, taking a moment to relax the front of the chest, the front of the shoulders, making any adjustment you need on your lower back, middle back, and your upper spine, especially in between the shoulder blades. Just breathe in and out. And we're going to just begin to rock the pelvis, guiding the pelvis into the belly and then moving the pelvis away as you arch the lower back. And exhale, flat the lower back, bring the pelvis into the navel. And exhale, arch the spine and move the pelvis, rocking the pelvis towards the feet. And exhale in. And inhale, arching and guiding the pelvis forward. Gentle movement on your lower back, the pelvic floor, the hips, moving in and out. Just keep rocking in and away. It's kind of like you're giving massage right there in the lumbar spine, your lower back. Few more rounds, releasing any tension or tightness. And then flatten the lower back, pick the feet off the floor, and then guide the thighs into the chest, into this kind of like Uttanasana to stretch even more your lower back. Inhale. And exhale, lower again, the feet down towards the floor, wide as your hips, chin into the chest. And we're going to come into gentle bridge, which means we're not going to go all the way high into the bridge. So when you're ready, inhale, pick up the sacrum up, lower back, middle back. And exhale, middle back, lower back, sacrum down towards the floor. And inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. And inhale, up. And down, and just keep moving a few more rounds like this. One last, up and down. When you lower your lower back down, we're going to hug yourself again, thighs into the chest, stretch, stretch, stretch your lower back. Guide the chin into the heart, and then lift the head off the mat, guide the forehead to your knees. And exhale, relax the head down towards the floor. Lower the feet down again towards the mat, and then guide the left thigh into the chest and holding from below your knees with both hands. We're going to make circles with your left knee in one direction. Going now into the opposite direction. And then cross the left leg over to your right thigh, fully cross. And then guide the thighs into the chest again. Gentle stretch out. First, IT band stretch. You feel the stretch outside of your left hip and perhaps the glutes on the left side. Just take a moment here. We're so slowly warming up the body, warming up those muscles, ligaments, and tendons. Take an inhale, full exhale. And release. Left foot down, guide the right thigh into the chest, holding from below your knees. Let's make circles in one direction first. Imagine you're trying to draw a circle with your right knee. Inhaling and exhaling, mobilizing that hip joint. And then going into the opposite direction. Back through center, cross the right leg over to your left thigh with both hands. Hold, bring the thighs into the chest. Breathing in and out. Make sure your both hips are even and you feel the stretch now on the outside of your right hip and the glutes on the right side. Feel the breath. And release, let go. And then lower both feet down towards the floor, wide as your hips. Breathing in and out. And then bring the legs up to the sky. Have them slip slightly separate, and we're going to flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Sand rotation in those ankles. Going first in one direction, mobilizing the ankle joints, going into the opposite direction. Keep the breath flowing. Flex the knee, lower the feet down, bring the arms up and overhead. Reach through the fingertips, palms facing to each other, and just maybe make some adjustment there again in the back of the shoulders, shoulder blades, and find the space in between each vertebrae in the upper spine, middle back. Gently arch the lower back. Take a nice inhalation and exhale, lower the hands down towards the floor. Gently rock your head from side to side, moving the neck, the head. Return the head slowly back to center. Place both hands to the back of the skull. Interlace the fingers there. Bring the elbows up to the sky. Guide the chin into the chest and then slowly lift the head off the mat and hold it there. You are just kind of hanging there in this gentle traction of the muscles connecting with the base of the skull. Breathing in and out. And exhale, release the head down. Then roll over to one side, extend the top leg, and place the hands on the floor to press and slowly find your way. Let's all sit together on the edge of your mat, at the edge of your blanket or your towel. Make sure your pelvis is slightly tilting forward, creating more room there for your hips. And if this is not a good idea for you, for your knees to keep them bent like this, remember you can always modify and have your legs in front of you. So from here, from seated position, bring the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. One more time, this direction. Going to the opposite direction, bring the shoulders forward, down, back, and up. And just keep moving this way a few more rounds. One last. And then guide the hands to the heart center, relaxing the elbows by your rib cage. From here, take an inhale. Interlace the fingers round the spine, belly in, straighten the elbows, and draw the chin to your chest. Holding position. Feel the opening on the back line of the spine, in between the shoulder blades and the back of your rib cage. Take a nice inhale. Lift the head, lift the chest, bring the arms to the side. Lower the right hand down towards the floor and extend the left arm up. And then over to your left ear as you press to your left hip. Make sure you're not leaning forward. You try to guide the left elbow back and find a nice line on the left side of the torso. Inhale and exhale. With your breath. Relax your right ear to your right shoulder. Take a nice inhale and then lower your left hand down towards the floor. So both hands are either side of your right knee. Flex the elbows and release the chest towards your right knee and guide the chin into the chest. hold there in the position. It's a little gentle twist. We're here slowly stretching the left side of the spine. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, walk the hands to the center, flex the elbows and see if you can lower the forearms down and move the chin to your chest. Crown of the head is pointing towards the floor. Lift the head, lift the chest, down dog for rooster. Bring arms to the side in T position. Lower your left hand down and bring arm over to right ear as you press through the right hip. Move the right shoulder back, the left elbow back. Keep the breath flowing. This is a lateral stretch of the torso. Notice you're holding tension, guiding the shoulder to the ear. No, release it back and down. Take a nice inhale, rotate the torso over to your left side as we lower the right hand down. Flex the elbows, feet to your chest and hold it there. Feel now the stretch on the right side of the torso. Today is asymmetrical movement of the body. So we're going to working asymmetrically and paying attention in both sides of the spine, both sides of the hips, both sides of the legs, the entire body, asymmetrical work. Slowly inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, walk the hands to the center, and release the forearms down and draw the chin into the heart. Take a moment. Feel the breath. And lift the head, lift the chest, walk the hands back to center, neutral position of the spine. Hands down, shoulders up, back and down. Shoulder up, forward, back and down. Again, shoulders forward, up, back and down. Up to the ears, forward, down and back. Hands to the heart, reconnect back with the breath. And bring the hands behind you and do the crossing of the legs. Have your feet wider than the hips. Let's move those hips and mobilizing into windshield wiper. Legs to one side and to the opposite side. Releasing the legs to one side and let's find our way to a kneeling position. So remember to protect your knee, even if you don't have knee issues. I think it's a good idea always to protect those kneecaps. Let's have the knees right under the hips. Top of the feet flatten the mat and bring the arms overhead. Release and exhale, lower the hands to tabletop position, guiding the belly into the spine. Extend the right leg arm forward, the left leg goes back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right hand down, left knee down. Inhale, left arm forward, right leg goes back. Left hand down, right knee down. Inhale, right hand forward, left leg goes back. Press to the heel. Right hand down, left knee down. Inhale, extend the left arm forward, leg back. Left hand down, right knee down. One more time, each side. Inhale, reach to the right hand and the left heel. Exhale, right hand down, left knee down. Inhale, extend the left arm forward, right heel back. Left hand down, right knee down. Take an inhale, drop the belly into cow, look forward. Exhale, round the spine into cat. Inhale, arch, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, belly reaching in. Inhale, open the chest one more time. Exhale, round the spine into cat and then bring the spine to neutral position. From here, keep the right knee under the right hip and guide the left knee a few inches to the front. Inhale, this is asymmetrical child's pose. Let's move the hips to the heels. Release the forearms down and the forehead towards the hands or towards the block. This is time to stretch the right side of the spine again, all the way down to the back of the right hip. Concentrate on breathing. Press the palms forward to come back to tabletop position. Guide the left knee under the left hip, and then the right knee comes through just to the front. Inhale from neutral spine, and then move the hips to the heels as you relax the elbows, shoulders, and the forehead toward the hands or towards the block. Just experience and feel the left side of the torso, the back of the rib cage, all those intercostal muscles getting more stretched and open. Use your breath, long and deep, full and relaxed. Move slowly back to tabletop position. Place the left knee under your left hip. Find your neutral position here at the spine, and then move the hips both down to Balasana, Child's Pose. Relax your neck. Now we're stretching the spine, both sides at the same time. Moving back, tabletop position. Extend the left leg back and out. Flex the knee and step forward with your left foot. Left knee over to your left ankle and slide the right knee a little bit more back. Top of the foot flat on the mat. Inhale, straighten the left leg, bring arms overhead. Exhale, flex the left knee, scoot down by your hips, shoulders back and down. Inhale, straighten and reach through the fingertips. Flex knee, arms down, palms by the hips. Inhale, straighten and reach up. Exhale, lower and bring the arms back. Couple more times. Inhale, straighten and reach to the fingertips. Flex the knee, hands down by your hips, shoulders back and down. One more. Inhale, straighten and arms overhead. Flex and lower. Lower the right hand down by your left foot. Tap the toes under the right foot. Knee up. High lunge. Inhale, open and twist. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, open and twist. And exhale, lower. Inhale, open and twist. And hand down, couple more times. Inhale, open and twist. And down, last one. Inhale, open and twist. Lower the hand down and then straighten your left leg. Press to the right heel. Flex the left knee, flatten the spine. Straighten, move the hips back. Press to the right heel. Flex the left knee, flatten the spine. Inhale, straighten and press to the heel. Flex and flat spine, two more. Inhale, straighten, move hips back. Flex and down, last round. Inhale, straighten, press to the heel. Release the left knee down, release that. Bring the left knee to meet your right knee and let's move to Child's Pose. Soft shoulders, soft elbows, relax your forehead to your hands on your block. Feel round the breath. To table, belly to the spine, extend the right leg back and out. Flex the right knee, step forward. Right knee over to your right ankle and slide the left knee slightly back. Let's work first, so a stretch. Inhale, straighten your right knee, bring the arms overhead. Flex the right knee, scoot down forward, down and back by your hips, shoulders back and down. Inhale, straighten and reach to the fingertips. Flex, arms down, hands by your hips. Inhale, straighten and reach to the fingertips. Working a little bit with balance here too. Hands down by your hips. Couple more rounds. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, flex and lower. One last. Inhale, straighten and reach. Flex and hands down. Tap the toes under back foot. Knee off the mat. Press to the heel. Left hand down by your right foot. Inhale, open and twist to the right. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, open and twist. And lower. Open and twist. Exhale, hand down. open and twist, and down, one last, open and twist, and down, left knee down, and let's move into hamstring stretch, mobilizing. Straighten the, keep the left knee off the mat to make it more intense. So highlight from here, straighten the right leg, pick up the ball of the foot, heel left heel down. Exhale, flex the right knee, flat spine. Inhale, straighten, move the hips back. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten, hips back. Flex and lead with the chest, 3 more. Inhale, straighten, hips back. Flex down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex and lower, last one. Inhale, straighten. Flex the right knee, palms towards the mat. Step back with the right foot and let's all find our way to downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take your time to get there. With the feet wide as your hips, wrists wide as your shoulders, and take your blanket away from the mat, please. So downward dog, we're moving the hips up to the ceiling and down as we guide the heels towards the floor. Chin to your chest and shoulders away from your ears. From here, slowly walk your hands towards the feet, one at a time. Flex the knees and holding from opposite elbows. Relax your neck. Use your breath. The crown of the head is pointing towards the floor, allowing gravity to stretch your cervical spine to create more space in between each vertebrae, all the way from the base of the skull down to the sacrum. Nice, easy breathing. Now hands towards the hips. Let's engage the core, lift the chest, lift the head, straighten the legs slowly, and let's all find our way to Samastiti. Equal standing pose. Remember to have the weight equally distributed between both feet and feel lifting through the arches as you bring the hands to the heart. Elbows by the rib cage. Take a moment here. Crown of the head is pointing towards the floor, feeling stable, strong through your Samastiti or mountain pose. From here, inhale, exhale, bend the knees and lower the hands down by your hips, open the chest. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive, fall forward all the way down, hands to the floor, chin to the chest. Flex the knee, hands to the heart. Lift the chest, straighten the knees, high position Samastiti. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, flex the knee, move into chair pose. Palms down by your hips, open the chest. Straighten the legs, sweep the arms forward and up. Nice long spine, belly in. Exhale, swan dive. Keep the spine flat, hands towards the floor, chin to the chest. Hands to the heart, bend the knees, lift the head, lift the chest, straighten the legs, bring the arms overhead, and exhale down towards the hips. Inhale, arms out and up. Bend the knees and sit on the chair, sweep the arms down by your hips, shoulders back and down, open the chest. Inhale, straighten the legs, sweep the arms forward and up. Swan dive, belly in, chin to the chest, and hands down towards the floor. Bend the knees, hands to the heart. Engage the core, lifting the torso, straighten the legs, hold in position, connecting back with the breath. Keep the breath flowing, deep and steady. Notice the heart rate. Notice the breathing rate. Release any tension in your shoulders and muscle in the face. And then slowly lower the hands down by your hips. Let's now have your left foot, left foot slightly out in an angle, about 35-degree angle. And then one step forward, and it has to be comfortable. When I mean comfortable, not too far forward and not too close to your back foot, okay? Somewhere in between, and when you get there, you adjust your hips and your shoulders so both are facing to the front of the mat. And just make any adjustment with your foot. So when you bend the right knee, is in a 90-degree angle. So your left foot is in a 35 and your right knee is in 90 degree. Arms out and out, reaching through the fingertips. Relax your shoulders back and down and gently arch the upper spine. This is warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, taking the leg, lower the hands down below your knees. Flex your right knee, bring the arms up and overhead, warrior one. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, straighten your right leg, belly in, lower the hands down below your knees. Flat back. Flex your right knee, reach your arms overhead, palm facing to each other, shoulders back and down. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Nice extended spine to lower the hands down to the right shin. Flat back. Flex your right knee, engage the core, bring the arms overhead, warrior one, shoulders back and down. And release the hands down by your head. Shoulders up, back and down. Release the shoulders, relax any tension in your arms and hands and wrists. Take a nice inhale and step back with the right foot, Samasthiti. Shoulders back and down. Feel the breath. Notice the heart rate. Take your time. And now it's time to turn the right foot out in an angle. One step forward, adjust your foot, and then rotate the hips and the shoulders to the front of the mat as you flex your left knee. Find the balance there. Bring arms forward and up, shoulders back and down. Welcome to warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. From here, take an inhale, straighten the leg, lower both hands down to your left shin into flat back. Flex your right knee, arms forward now, return to warrior one, relax your shoulders back and down. Inhale, straighten your left leg, chin in, belly in, reach with the spine, hands down to your left shin. Flex your right knee, sweep the arms forward now, return the spine up to upright position, soften the shoulders back and down. One more. Inhale, straighten, belly in, nice long spine to lower the head down to your left shin. Exhale, flex left knee. Inhale, activate the core, bring arms overhead. Warrior one, release the arms down to your hips. One step back, Samasthiti. Feet under the hips, hands to the heart. Watch your breath. And release the hands down by your hips. Now, I'm going to start, stand facing my computer with the feet way wider than the hips. Let's keep the left foot parallel to the back of the mat and rotate the toes of the right foot so they're pointing to the front of the mat. From here, flex your right knee and find again that 90-degree angle. Make sure your right knee is not collapsing in. You want the right knee right in line with the ankle and bring arms to the side. In T position, relax your shoulders and look over to your right hand. Asymmetrical movement. Inhale, straighten the right knee. Exhale, reach with the spine to triangle, Udita Trikonasana. Right hand down, left arm up to the sky. Now from here, activate the core to flex your right knee and return the spine forward to the neutral and then to the left into peaceful warrior. Take a nice inhale, keep your right knee bent. Exhale, warrior two, look over to your right hand. Inhale, straighten your right leg, belly in. And as you exhale, the spine moves to the right with the fingertips and you lower the hand down into triangle. Activate the core, inhale, flex your right knee and bring the arm back and all the way to the left into peaceful warrior as you bring the right arm over to your right knee. Inhale, straighten, arm in T, flex the knee, look over to your right hand, Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. From here, inhale, straighten the right knee, and exhale, the spine moves to the right, so the arm, lower the hand down, and extend the left arm up to the sky. Take a nice inhale, flex your right knee, and bring the spine all the way to the center and to the left, soft shoulder, warrior, peaceful warrior. Inhale, keep the knee bent, arm to T, and look over to your right. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, move the spine and lower the hand down to your shin as you reach with the fingertips of your left hand. Inhale, flex your right knee and engage the core to bring the spine all the way into peaceful warrior. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Look over to your right hand. One more. Straighten your right leg. Exhale, move the spine to the right and lower the hand down towards the floor, to the shin. Now from here, bend your right knee, activate the core, bring the spine all the way up, and then this is our last peaceful warrior. Take a nice inhale, and exhale, release the hand down. Straighten your right knee, and then rotate the right foot forward, and then bring the left heel in. We're going to repeat the same sequence all the way in the opposite side. Right foot parallel to the front of the mat, left toes pointing to the back, and the left knee into 90-degree angle. Arms to the side, soft shoulders, look over to your left hand. This is our first warrior one. From here, straighten your left leg. Move into triangle. The spine and the arm goes down to the left leg as you reach with the fingertips of your right hand towards the sky. Take a nice inhale, flex your left knee, activate the core, bring the spine up and all the way to the opposite side. Keep the left knee bent. Arms to T, look over to left hand, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your left leg, and as you exhale, the spine moves to the left, the arm moves to the left, and you lower into triangle. Right hand pointing up to the sky. Flex your left knee, activate the core muscles, and bring the spine and all the way to the right into peaceful warrior. Inhale, exhale, warrior two, look over to your left hand. Inhale, straighten your left knee, and then the spine moves to the left, the arm moves to the left, and you lower the hand to your left shin, right hand up to the sky. Flex your left knee, activate the belly, and slowly move the spine to the left into peaceful warrior. Two more. Keep the left knee bent, arms in T, look over to left hand. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, move the spine, lower into triangle. Lower the hand down. Flex your left knee, activate the core muscles, and then peaceful warrior, moving the spine to the right. And exhale, last warrior two. Look over to left hand, keep your left knee bent. Inhale, now straighten the left knee. And as you exhale, the spine and the arm move to the left and lower the hand down to your left shin. Flex your left knee, and our last peaceful warrior, bringing the arm over to left ear and the spine moves to the right. Inhale, exhale, lower the hand down, and then straighten your left leg and rotate the left foot. So now, all feet are parallel, and we have the feet wider than the hips. Let's work on asymmetrical twist. We're going to twist the spine at the same time. We're going to stretch the back of the legs and the back of the spine. How are we doing this? We did this before. Arms to the side in T position. Draw the chin in, move the spine forward, and then lower your left hand down towards the floor or towards the block if you cannot reach them at the floor with your hand, and then rotate the right arm out. Exhale, lower your right hand down, hands to your hips, chin in, flat spine, activate the belly, and return back to neutral position. Arms out to the side in T position, soft shoulders. Inhale, exhale, lead with the chest from the waist up, rotating, lower the hand down towards the floor, towards the block, and the left shoulder moves back. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Hands to your hips. Pinning. Engage the back muscles. Engage the belly to return back to neutral position. Arms out into T. Shoulders soft. Inhale. Lead with the chest. Twist from the waist up. Lower the left hand down. And then right shoulder goes back. Inhale. And exhale, hand down. Hands towards the hips, chin in, flat back, lift the chest and neutral position. Last one, arms to T. Exhale, move the chest slightly forward, rotate the spine, lower the hand down, and guide the left shoulder back. Take a nice inhale, and exhale, lower the hand down. From here, let's walk those hands towards the right foot. Rotate the right foot so the toes are pointing to the front, and spin off the back heel so your left heel is pointing the back of the mat. Keep your blanket handy. And then lower your left knee down. Bring the right knee to meet your left knee. And let's all take a moment here in child's pose anyway, so you can rest and breathe here before we go into back strength, asymmetrically working here. But take a moment here in child's pose. Catching up with the breath. And move the head, move the chest to table, from table, activate. Bring the belly into the spine. We're going to lead with the chest, flex the elbows, lower slowly the chest, lower the belly, the hips, the pelvis, and keep both legs straightened behind you. Right arm forward and left arm down by your side, by your body, with the left palm is facing up and the right hand is facing down towards the mat. This is called asymmetrical locust pose. So we're going to work like this. When we lift the head and the chest, remember, don't give yourself this false idea that you are lifting by lifting the chin. We want to keep the chin into the chest and the neck as neutral as we can. So the plan here is inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, right arm up, left leg up. Exhale, down, 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 down. Keep the gaze facing towards the floor all the time. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest off the floor, right arm up, left leg up, exhale down. Inhale, lift head, chest, right arm, and left leg up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the head, chest, right arm, and left leg up. Exhale, down. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One last. Inhale, lift up, and all the way down. So now bring the left arm forward, right arm down by your body, keep the forehead in the mat. Take a moment, don't go up yet. Catching up with the breath. Now let's move on opposite side now. So the left arm forward with the right hand down, right arm behind, by your right side of the body with the right palm up. Legs and feet together. So remember to keep the chin in. Keep your neck neutral all the time. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, left arm up, right leg back. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up and down. Inhale, lift head, chest, left arm and right arm, lift up. And exhale down. Two more. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale all the way down. Now please press both hands under the shoulders, elbows by your rib cage. Press the palms against the floor. Lift the head, lift the chest. Pick up the hips and the pelvis off the mat. And let's move the hips to the heels to counterbalance that back bend. So we're stretching again, lower back muscles, the back of the hips, the middle back muscles. Relax any tension in your shoulders. Take a moment here. And slowly lift the head of the mat, the chest. Let's come to a seated position. So grab your blanket again. Just sit it on the edge of your blanket, please. So that'll help you again to have more opening, to get more opening in your hips and allowing the pelvis to tilt forward. And that helps with your lower back and middle back. So let's straighten your left leg forward and then bring the right knee into the chest, hug the right knee, and then cross the right foot over to your left thigh. So we are working here with a flat back, shoulders back and down. Have your right knee with your left arm and reach with the right arm up to the sky and rotate the arm behind you as you place the hand behind your sacrum. Look over to your right shoulder. Inhale and exhale, bring the chin to your left shoulder. Exhale, chin moves to the right shoulder. Inhale, chin moves to the left. And exhale to the right. Inhale to the left and lower the chin to your shoulder, holding position. Close your eyes and breathe. Keep the spine as straight as you can. Return the head back to neutral and do the twist of your spine. Grab the right foot or the ankle of your right leg and straighten the right leg up to the sky. Flex the knee, lower the heel down. Inhale, straighten, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten, flexing down. Inhale, straighten, flexing down. Straighten and then cross the right leg over to your left leg. And guide the hands towards your heels or to your toes, whatever you can reach. Flex the elbows, draw the chin to your chest. And just stretch here as you breathe in and out. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. Keep the right hand on the right chin and then open and twist to the left. So the left arm goes all the way behind you. Look over to your left shoulder. Hold and breathe. Keep the spine upright. Take a nice inhale. Guide the left leg, the left arm all the way to the front. Hands behind you and do the crossing of the legs. And then right leg goes down. Flex the left knee, guide the thigh into the chest. And then the left foot goes over the right thigh. Hug your left knee with your right arm. Left arm goes up to the sky. Rotate the shoulder as you lower the left hand behind you. Look over to your left shoulder. Keep the spine as flat as you can. Inhale, guide the chin to your right shoulder. Exhale, the chin goes to the left. Inhale to the right. And exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. To the right and guide the chin to your right shoulder and hold it there. Breathe. Slowly rotate the head back to center and do the twist. Grab your left foot, your ankle, whatever you can reach. We're going to extend the left leg forward and up, straighten, flex, lower the heel down. Inhale, straighten and reach through the heels and exhale, lower the heel down. Inhale, straighten, stretch, flex and down. Two more. Straighten and stretch, flex and lower. Last one. Straighten and stretch, and then lower the left leg over to your right thigh. With both hands, maybe holding the feet, the ankle, whatever you can. Flex the elbows, release the chin to your chest, holding position. Relax the neck. Nice, easy breathing. Now lift the head, lift the chest. Place your left hand outside of your left foot or outside of your left ankle. Let's twist to the right, holding position. Look over to right shoulder. Use your breath. And rotate the spine back to center, bring the arm forward, and then hands behind you. And do the crossing of the legs. Have your feet wider than the hips, and let's do some windshield wiper movement here. And from here, drop the legs to one side. Have your blanket on the opposite side because we want to support that neck and head when we go down towards the floor. So with the feet wide as your hips, shoulders back and down, lean slightly back. Let's work asymmetrical to work in strengthening those lateral muscles. Shoulders back and down, lean as far as you can, keeping the spine straight. Feet off the mat, take a nice inhale, and rotate the torso and the arms to one side, holding position in Navasana. Make sure your shoulders are not up here. You want the shoulders back and down. You want to activate those muscles in the belly and the spine to keep the spine upright as you can. Keep the breath flowing. I know I'm asking too much, but breathe through this and then slowly move to the opposite side as you keep staying on your Navasana, your boat pose. And rotate the spine back to center, lower the feet down, place the hands under the shoulders, move the hips forward towards the heels, flex the elbows, and then slowly find your way as you place the head down to your mat or your blanket or towel. Take a moment here with the hands to your belly, elbows out, reconnecting back with the breath. And placing the left foot on top of your right thigh. Artigan stretch, our last stretch. With both hands holding from the hamstring or the shin, if you want to deeper your stretch, you should feel the stretch and the opening here again at the outside of the hip, on the glutes on the left side. Hold and breathe. And release left foot down, right foot comes on top of your left thigh, with both hands holding from the hamstring or the shin. Try to keep those hips even. Close your eyes and breathe through this. And lower the left foot down, lower the right foot down, both feet wide as your hips. Pick up the pelvis hips into high reach to align your spine. Make sure your spine is nice and long here. And then slowly lower your bridge down towards the mat. And then walk your feet wide as the mat, wider than the hips, arms in T position. And let's move the hips and the legs into windshield wiper again from lying down position. Rocking the legs to one direction and the head goes to the opposite. And as you exhale, you move the legs to the opposite direction and the head to the other side. Just move with the breath, gently moving the head, the legs, the neck. One left round. And bring the legs back to center. Have your arms somewhere in between shoulder height and hips. And then straighten the right leg to the right corner of the mat. Rotate the right foot out. And extend the left leg to the left corner of the mat and rotate the left foot out. Welcome to Shavasana. This is your last pose This is where you are going to allow the body to receive the benefits of today's practice. Eyes are closed. I'm going to guide you through here a little bit into relaxation. Return to your regular breathing pattern. Keeping your eyes closed. Bring the attention to the back of your head and just feel the skull in touch with the mat. Now go a little bit lower where your cervical spine is, where the back of the neck is, and notice the little space between the floor and your neck. It's a gentle arching of the neck there. Go a little bit more down. Feel the upper spine, the shoulder blades, the back of the shoulders, and the middle spine. All that are in touch with the floor. But going a little bit more down, we have the lower back, the lumbar spine, and there's a natural arching there. Going a little bit south, we can feel the back of the hips, the sacrum, and the back of your hips, and the glutes, and the thigh, and the hamstrings. All that are touching the mat. But behind the knees, there's a little space. But going even more down, your calf muscles are resting on the floor. And the back of your ankles are not. There's a little space there. Your heels are touching the mat. You can experience the air gently touching the sole of the feet, the front of the feet, the front of the ankles, the shins, knees, thighs, your pelvis, your hips, the entire length of the torso, front of the shoulders, the posterior part of your arms, your palms, all that going up into the throat, the entire length of your face. Everything is facing up, gentle, being caressed by air. From the crown of the head to the sole of the feet, to the tip of your fingertips. You're doing your best so your body can really relax and release towards the floor. Now please begin to deepen your breath. Slowly rock your head gently from side to side. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. With your next inhalation, please bring the arms overhead and reaching for the toes of your feet, pointing, creating space in between each vertebra again. Grow taller. Take your time. Nice, easy inhalation. Long, deep exhale to bend the knees, to hug yourself, and slowly rolling over to one side. The head comes last. Let's take the time as we all sit together briefly. Sitting comfortably. If you need to sit in a chair, please do so. Make sure your shoulders are soft and so the muscle of your face. Bring the attention to your nostrils. Feel the air coming into the nostrils, down into the throat. Notice the chest and the lungs receiving oxygen, air, expanding the chest out. And then notice how the belly moves out again. And then slowly the air moves out from the lungs, out through the throat, and out through the nostrils. Just be aware of this cycle of inhalations and exhalations and all different parts of the body that are involved with this. Nostrils, throat, lungs and belly. Belly, lungs, throat, and nostrils. Be with the breath. Notice the breath. Be grateful for your breath. Guide now the hands to the center of your heart in Anjali Mudra. Keep your eyes closed and the focus on your breath. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We're asking for peace, peace, and more perfect peace. The peace we all need within our hearts and our minds. The peace we need to interact with our loved ones, people we encounter in life,
friends, co-workers. And finally, asking for peace, peace, and more perfect peace in our natural world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskar. Thank you.